welcome to another episode of Forever Stranded with Arturio and Emerys. So we have some things to do. It looks like my cotton is growing, so I need to expand this little farm. Yeah, that'll do for now. I got a couple of farms going over there of normal crops. My orange tree's finally grown. My chicken has provided some eggs and feathers. Not a lot yet, but some. And we're gonna make some gravel. I've already processed a little bit of gravel, but I think just one batch. So let's it's a little tedious to do this. There we go. You use your hammers on cobblestone and it breaks it down into gravel. Now if you take the gravel and put it down on the ground and hammer that, you'll get sand, and if you take the sand and put it down and hammer that, you'll get dust. But there's, in this particular world, there are easier ways to get dust and sand. Like sand, just go out somewhere with a shovel, and you can take these exact hammers and just use them on the ground here. If you need to dig a pit or a trench or something like that, and you get dust from that. And it's you know, easier than manually placing the blocks and then doing this. Now I suppose I could build an old school cobblestone machine that uses redstone. There are some designs out there that basically they automatically, depending on how you set them up, you can make them extrude a pillar of cobblestone that you then either beat with a pick if you want the cobblestone itself, or you could use the hammers on it to turn it into gravel. For some reason, there's always one last one that doesn't actually turn into gravel. I'm not sure why. Okay, now, so take that and turn it into compressed gravel. And I've set up a little cooling area down here. I did build a heavy sieve, and we'll look at that real quick. A heavy oak sieve, you just use oak logs and sticks, and you get a heavy sieve. And there are there are three meshes you can make that apply to sieving anyway. These other ones, these don't apply to sieving. So there's the standard silk mesh that you make out of string. There's a stick mesh that you make out of sticks, and there's an iron mesh that you make out of iron bars. Now, the silk mesh will only work in the regular sieve. The stick mesh will only work in the heavy sieve, but it only has one durability for a compressed anything. The iron mesh has 256 durability, and you're compressing stuff. Now, this is basically 9 times as much gravel as what would go through a normal sieve, but your chances of getting stuff okay, in a normal sieve, you know, like diamonds, you have a 2%, you have 2 chances for a 1% drop of diamonds. And emeralds the same, you know. But if you, is a heavy sieve not on here? All right, let's try it this way. Okay. Okay, gravel. So for diamonds with a heavy sieve and okay, this shows that you can use any kind of mesh in it. I don't think you can use a silk mesh in a heavy sieve, but I don't know, maybe you can. It shows that you have 14 times a 1% chance. So let's just run this real quick and maybe get in the water while we're doing. Oh, that was a bad idea. That did not work out for me. So you get much more, like it looks like I'm just sieving one block, and technically I am. But when we look at my inventory, you'll see that I'm getting much, much more than that. So yeah, I got all kinds of stuff, and I even got a diamond. So the one gravel that's left over. Oh, I got 2 emeralds too. That's good. So this is one of the mistakes I made in the first playthrough, was that I never made a heavy sieve. I had decided that the iron meshes were too expensive, but that's kind of flawed logic. I mean, I got quite a bit of iron there. And let's just process iron. I'm having a little bit of temperature problems. If I pay attention, I'm okay. If I wait until, you know, nighttime and I go down and I cool off at night and get my temperature as low as possible, it's manageable. But if I forget, then it gets up into this range where I overheat. And during the hottest part of the day, you can't use the water to cool off, because if the target temperature is higher than your current temperature, the water just increases the speed you reach that temperature. So that doesn't help you at all. All right, so that's 15 pieces of iron. And I've got a fair amount there that needs to be run through the furnaces. Was that all? No, okay. I was going to say, I thought I would have more than that. Yeah. And I'll process the other stuff off camera. I'll put this stuff away. And there's something else I wanted to do. Let's see, where does everything go? Yeah, some of that stuff shouldn't have gone in there, but that's fine. I think that goes there. All right. Do I have any string? I do. Yeah, see, if I get in the water now, I'll come down from the target 8 degrees, which would be 22. So if I get in the water, I would go up to 22 fairly rapidly. So I want to make slime boots. So I need 2 of those. And the nice thing about slime boots is they don't get damaged. Yeah, temperature needs to come down. I think right now we're at the hottest part of the day, so I can't get in the water. Once it cools down a little bit and that target temperature comes down to like 27, I can get in the water. If it keeps going up, I could be in trouble. All right, so I do need one more block. Oh, I may not have... I have exactly enough. Yep, it's come down enough. So this, yep, okay, good. There we go. Now we just have to see if I die or not. Hypothermia will run out in 3 seconds and then I'll stop taking damage. All right, I will be back when I have cooled off a bit, okay? Be right back. Okay, we're back. I wanted to go to the pyramid, which was why I made the slime boots, but there's stuff that I have to do first. I have got to have a cooling system more effective than just a puddle of water below the cooling level. So to that end, there's no lava in there. I need transfer nodes, which means I need soul sand. So for transfer nodes, I need to make vile dust, which is basically just cooked soul sand. And that means I need, there's 2 ways I can do it. I could do an atomic reconstructor, which is expensive iron-wise, but otherwise it's not particularly a problem. This is basically 13 iron. And I do have that much iron if I cook what I have. Oh, there's another diamond. I should get all this stuff kind of combined in one spot. I processed 3 more stacks of gravel while I was off camp. How am I overheating again? This is crazy. Okay. Probably because I came over here. And let me get that iron. I'm actually going to use one of these. So I'm not burning yet, so in theory that should have worked. And we'll let that cook. I'm going to need some buckets. I should have a 3rd bucket somewhere. I think if I go down here, I should come down 1 degree temperature-wise. Yeah, okay. Which is better than nothing. You know what? We'll be back when I have the lava I need. Be right back. All right, everybody, I'm back, and another sandstorm has just started. And I'm making progress on a cooling system. Oh, please tell me I have sticks. Yes, I do. I think I need 2. All right. To make one of these cooling coils, I need diamond shards, and for diamond shards, I have to have a shard die, and I have to have a yaw hammer, which is what I just made. So for a shard die, I need some iron bars, obsidian, flint, and gold. I've got gold, I need flint. I'm waiting on lava to make one piece of obsidian. And I do need the diamonds and the flint. I'm cooking some iron up top. You know, I'm going to do one other thing. I am going to grab 4 pieces of redstone. Look how quickly this accumulates sand. It's just crazy. Yep, I was cooking some more. And this is a good source of sand, but you know, it's just kind of crazy. All right, that'll have to do for now. And it's already accumulating again. All right, how are we doing on lava? We're still not there on lava. I need that piece of obsidian. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So 1 piece of obsidian. And I'm all set up. I have a stone barrel down there with water on it. There we go, 1 bucket of lava. So I should be able to do this. There we go, obsidian. Okay, so there's our shard die. And see how many of these. We need 6 per. Each one makes 9, so if I do 2 diamonds, I'll get enough for 3 different cooling coils. I didn't realize it consumed the cobblestone too. The hammer and the shard die, they don't get damaged at all, which is nice. Cooling coils, which satisfies that quest right there. And I get a loot chest and 5 levels of experience, which, you know, at this point I'm dying frequently enough that that doesn't really do much for me. Oh, but mushrooms do. That's good. I can make mushrooms with spores, but it's good to have those. All right. We'll do one last thing and then we'll call it an episode. I don't think there's a quest for this other than atomic reconstructor. Why did that not work? Oh, because that's an iron casing. All right. Fortunately, I have 1 piece of black quartz. Oh, and I need to cool off. I need to cool off. There we go. All right. And I am going to make use of this cooling system right the hell now. because I am going to die if I don't. Okay, so cooling system activated by a redstone source. And if you look at my numbers, now I have a climatization, which gives me -10 temperature. But the great thing is if you jump in water while you have climatization, your rate goes to 20, so you rapidly cool off. No more standing in here for 20 minutes and you know, hoping you're going to cool off. In like 10 seconds, I can get down to a manageable temperature. Perfect. Okay, folks, we're going to end the episode right there. I hope you got some useful information out of it. If you did, it would be great if you could leave a like on the video. And if you haven't become a subscriber yet, it would be better if you could subscribe. That helps me out an awful lot. Thank you for watching. This is Arturio Emerys signing out.